Well, we're gonna get started on the positive cable end. So first thing we'll do is cut this loose so we can separate the two wires. Makes it a little easier to work on them. And then we'll use this tool here to loosen these. And we'll get that off of there. I don't know if I'm gonna leave that on there or not. We'll see later. We're gonna cut these cable ends, clean them up a little bit. Just want to cut the minimum amount off. That way you keep the most amount of cable on the vehicle. Take our positive end and we'll measure how much insulation we need to cut off. That off of there. Looks pretty good. It's not any corrosion buildup in that wire. We'll measure this one. Use our knife to cut the insulation off. See about that. It's got a little bit of corrosion in it. I don't know if you can see that dust flying, but it's not too bad. Tell you what, I think I'm gonna cut just a little more of this wire off because it looks like it's all right there in the end of that wire. And we'll remeasure. And cut some more insulation off. Use my pliers. Kind of hard to do when you got just a little bit of insulation to get off of there. And we'll finish taking that off. All right, much better. So we'll proceed with shoving the wire down in here. These two wires are a little bigger, so it's going to be a little more effort to get them all down in there. See if we can get these vice grips on here. I'll just set this one up under here to keep some heat off of that plastic battery pan. Don't want melt holes and burn things up. Get our solder ready. And we'll apply the heat. All right, we got it full. Just going to heat it back up a little bit. Make sure it's good and hot, and that solder gets melted into the wire good. Now we'll just let it cool off. I'll not bore you again with that video. So I'll come back after this is cooled off. I'll tape those cable ends up, install the battery, install the cable ends back to the battery, and we will be finished. All right, these cables cooled off. I'm gonna put this battery back down. Gonna tighten down this hold down. And just tighten it down till the battery doesn't move anymore. That's good there. Then we'll start by taking this positive cable. Make sure it reaches around here like we want it to. We have to loosen up on that. I might not have the right socket with me. I don't, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit. Should have grabbed my hammer while I was in there. Be right back. All right, I'm back with my hammer. Just take and tap this down on here a little bit. Actually, tap it to where it'll open up. Make it easier to tap it down on there. Then we'll take and pull it back loose and tape it up. Get these gloves off here, messing with that tape. Just gonna put regular black electrical tape on it. And you don't have to do this. I do it to make it look a little nicer. Sit that back down on there, and we'll tighten it up. Make sure they're tight. And we'll do the negative one. We'll make sure it's going to sit down on there right. About to lose my hammer. Have to loosen this up a little bit. We'll take and tap it. Alright, that looks good there. We'll take it back off of there and tape it up. Fit it on there the final time. For this time anyway. And we'll tighten it down. Make sure it's tight. See how that looks. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that back on there. Just cut it with my knife. It's not gonna fit on there now until I do that. But they just keep you from dropping a wrench or something on it and shorting out and causing problems. Go get me a zip tie and tie that down. Put that on there like that. Snug it down good. And we're good.